Hello, everyone. Today's article is titled Louvre Reopens After Daring Heist. It covers a dramatic incident at the Louvre Museum where thieves managed to steal 8 crown jewels of France worth roughly 88 million euros in broad daylight. The story not only explains how the robbery unfolded, but also raises deeper concerns about museum security, cultural heritage, and public trust in institutions. Let's pause for a moment before we move into the article. We'll watch a short clip related to today's topic. As you watch, think about what ideas or questions it brings to mind.
Quite relieved, actually, that we can go. Yes.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice to see the Mona Lisa.
La Joconde. Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully everything else is open. I get that there may be a room that's closed, but or a space that's closed. Yeah, but I hope to go see.
Now that we've seen the clip, let's take a step back. Before we dig into the details, it helps to explore a broader idea behind the story. This will guide how we understand what follows. This brings us to a broader idea, cultural security. When we talk about security, we usually think of banks, airports, or governments. But museums, home to irreplaceable treasures, also rely on strong protection. Cultural security isn't only about preventing theft. It's about safeguarding collective memory, national identity, and the public's access to history. So let's keep this idea in mind as we move to a question. Do you think museums today should be designed more like welcoming public spaces, or more like secure vaults that protect priceless objects? Museums may look like peaceful public spaces, but balancing openness and protection is far more complicated. Modern museums must welcome visitors while also safeguarding objects that hold centuries of cultural meaning. Too much openness exposes artifacts to theft, vandalism, and environmental harm. Too much security, however, can create cold, restrictive spaces that discourage curiosity. The Louvre heist shows how fragile this balance can be. The thieves didn't use advanced technology. They simply exploited a physical weakness in one of the world's most famous museums. This suggests the system may have favored accessibility over protection, yet swinging too far in the other direction, with metal detectors, closed galleries, and heavy surveillance, could undermine the very experience museums aim to offer. The real challenge is designing spaces where beauty and safety coexist. With thoughtful architecture, discreet security, and well-trained staff, museums can stay open and inviting while still fulfilling their responsibility to protect cultural heritage for future generations. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with breach. It refers to a break, gap, or violation, especially when someone gains access where they shouldn't. In the article, the shattered window and broken display cases show how serious the breach was. Here is an example. Security experts warned that even a minor breach in the system could lead to a massive data leak. Next, we have scale. As a verb, it means to climb up something tall or difficult, like a wall or cliff. In the article, thieves used a furniture lift basket to scale the museum facade. Here is an example. Rescue workers scaled the side of the collapsed building to reach the trapped survivors. Finally, let's look at robust. It means strong, sturdy, and reliable, especially when describing systems or structures. In the article, officials criticized the Louvre for lacking a robust security system. Here's an example. The company invested heavily in building a more robust network to prevent future outages. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. The Louvre Museum reopened just days after a bold daytime heist in which thieves used a furniture lift to climb a facade, break into the Apollo Gallery, and steal 8 pieces of France's crown jewels worth about 88 million euros. Visitors returned to find shattered windows and tighter security. Officials faced criticism for outdated systems and camera blind spots. Suspects have been caught, but experts warn the jewels may never be recovered. The incident highlights the need for robust protection of cultural treasures. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is heist. It means a planned theft or robbery. The second answer is facade. This refers to the front exterior surface of a building. The third answer is shattered. It describes something that has been completely broken into pieces. The fourth answer is outdated. It means old-fashioned or no longer effective. The fifth answer is treasures. It refers to valuable cultural or historical objects. Well done, everyone. Today we explored how a single museum heist can raise important questions about cultural security, public trust, and the protection of national heritage. As you read the full article, here's something to reflect on. Should museums spend more money on security or on displaying and maintaining artworks? We'll discuss your thoughts in our next session. Until then, take care and stay curious.